Alright, so the rocky launch that Nikke has had, they are actually responding to devs. Yes, they actually have said something, that they're going to be fixing some stuff, which is great. What are they fixing? I will talk about it here today. If you don't know what the problems are, I'll also let you know what the problems were, in case you've been sleeping under a rock. Which you shouldn't have, I think. So with the first thing here, again, just to show it to you, so with this event, the no caller ID event, what happened was there's a hard mode, a hard difficulty. And when they say hard, you think like, damn, man, you must mean like, a significant amount of added difficulty. They said no, we mean like extreme. Like there's a level above extreme, and then above that one, and then above that one. That's where it is. It's like 40,000 or 50,000 squad requirement, like the BP or limit or whatever, battle power. That's nuts. Like that's genuinely nuts. So that was their idea of hard. Now I have no idea why that wasn't even the thing. Remember, like, that makes sense later in the future of the game. Not now, when the game just launched. There's nobody actually reaching that, unless you're like a beluga, and even then, you're not reaching it. Like, there's no shot you're reaching that much, power to fight this entire event in that short time frame. How is that even possible, right? That's the first thing. Second thing, all the characters are bugged. I'll show you all the bugs. That's one thing. And then the advised area and the episode thing, they all have bugs there too. The game is just bugged right now, heavily. Like really heavily. But we did get this response, which is great. So there is a maintenance notice that did go and just drop. And with it, they announced some pretty nice things. So they say this, there will be a maintenance to lower the difficulty of no caller ID hard mode. So the first thing, massive W. They gotta drop it by like 10k, 20k points to make it like actually doable. Most likely that's around the range. Maybe a little bit more if they want to really make it just where newer players can actually do it. Remember, people are picking up the game for the first time here. Like, they're not grinding their heart and soul right now insanely. Like, if new players are just picking this up to have fun as a side game, they're not reaching like 30k, 40k that fast. You might, yes, if you're putting like time in grinding because you have nothing else to do. That's fine, but in this scenario, I don't see it, so hopefully they drop it a good amount. They also are going to fix the advised episodes issues, which again, this is like a major issue so many people are encountering, which again, just remember this now. They don't say it exactly that like the other bugs are going to get patched up. So maybe we have to wait on those, but with it, at least they said this much. And they're going to update co-op mode. So we will finally get co-op mode, which is a massive W there. Again, we'll see how the thing is. I hope they don't delay it again. We should get it exactly today, like with the entire update. So again, the update kicks off at this time, so keep that in mind. Mark your schedule, finish all your dailies and stuff like that. With it, maintenance compensation will be informed later. There may be delays to the stated timing. So again, hopefully they also compensate for all the bugs. Like, there's an insane amount. So when you say compensation, I'm aiming it. This might be overkill. Okay, don't hate me and be like, dude, this guy wants too much. I'm thinking a free multi, either a regular or premium, whichever one they choose to give. A regular will be fine. Maybe some gems, that would be cool too. I think a multi, just a multi of regular or premium, whichever one they want to go with. That's fine. In my opinion, that's really it. Or if they want to just go off of regular, 1,000 plus gems. That's where I stand as the main thing. All right. Again, don't get mad at me. It's my opinion. They also did put this down here at the bottom. Apart from the advised episode issues, we are also working on a fix for the other present issues. Please keep a lookout for any updates regarding this on our official channels. Thank you for supporting the game. So that is what they went with. Okay. So when they say the other issues, that first also like breaks down to like every single character is currently bugged. Like, let me say that again. I think every single character in the game has some sort of bug. Some sort. For example, we go to like Pride one over here, we go to Nikke, we go to characters, right? If you click on one character, they're bugged. So known bugs, first off. Each of these are bugged things. These are things that exist that are currently, as I said, bugged. I have no idea how they really have that many. Like, if you look at the character list here, right? We got Anis right here bugged. We got Senti bugged. Dala bugged. Like, look at it. There are so many bugged characters. Like, you can go through and just there's a handful of them, right? So not every single one. Is Soldier EG bugged? No, not yet. There's no bug for Soldier EG. Rapunzel is bugged, but it's not listed. I swear Rapunzel is bugged. People have been talking about her being bugged. So there are a bunch of bugged characters. Lamilla's bugged. Her taunt's not kicking off. All that's not happening. Litter's bugged, like a decent one, to where like her buffs aren't applying to some specific characters. Something's wrong with her too, right? So there's all these bugs. Okay. There's also like a story mode bug where you can't progress past a certain point. On some devices, it just crashes your phone out. Or it's just like you can't tap anything. Like you can tap the button to go, and it doesn't take you anywhere. It just lets you stay there. You have to go like to the command center or something like that. And if you go there, it doesn't prompt the mission. There's so many different things, right? So across the game, there's a lot of problems and a lot of things that do need fixing. So hopefully they can iron those things out. And again, like with compensation, I know people are gonna say that whatever. It has to be a decent compensation. It does. Like there's a lot of things that are going wrong. Which it's a launch, fine. Yeah, it's all of that. But like, There's a lot of broken things. And then co-op mode, watch it make it insanely hard to where nobody can actually complete it. Like, there's people that are wailing that can't complete that. Think about that now. A day one starter event is so difficult that even whales can't beat it. It's just pretty funny. Again, I've seen people defending it. I'm saying like, hey, you should be grinding, you should be working. Like, hey, you should shut up. There's no way you're doing it. That's a lot of freaking squad power. You need to like play either every single second of the day and just wail to get there. There's no other way around it, right? So again, that's where it currently it stands. We should also get co-op mode, which is pretty cool. I talked about it in a separate video. I'll see if I have that thread open. So yeah, I actually did have the thread open, which is pretty cool. This is co-op mode. I talked about this in a separate video. It's gonna be like you plus 4 players. You go into this little thing and you try to do as much damage as possible. You do that damage. I think 3 tries per day confirmed. You do it, you get a ranking part, right? So you get this currency if you rank. Hopefully you do good enough to where you can actually earn gems and stuff. Because if you do this, you rank it a really high score. Guess what? Boom, you're gonna be able to buy gems, and this many gems, which is again 500 altogether for this entire event. Some VIP things over here. The shop looking a bit stale, but there is this. So the gems are the only W. A small amount of gems, I understand, but they're gems. There's also a ranking reward area, right? With it, if you place 1 to 30, you get this, which not many people are doing. 31 to 100, again, that not many people are doing that. 10% to 10 to 30. This is usually where people should fall around, and then again, majority of you will fall around here, but I would say that you can earn a potential of, let's say, 200 gems here, which is not bad. Definitely in the future, this has to be upped. So hopefully the community can get around to that. I'm like, you know, saying, yeah, you should up the ranking rewards because this is an event that doesn't pop around too much. And again, the currency is still way too low to like actually survive in this game. For an idle game, it's low. It is, all right? There are some games that are lower, yes, but this is low, okay? Like, for the characters, every 2 weeks is going to be a banner. And like for what we have right now, 3,000, 4,200, pushing what 5,000 to 6,000 gems a month. It's gonna take you forever to save for a banner, bro. What, 10 months for one banner? It's pretty bad. Again, if they do more multis and more multis during events and stuff like that, that'll increase the odds of reaching character. For example, if it's every 2 weeks you get a free multi, then again it cuts down like by what, like 4 or 5 months, 6 months, just being like what 3,000 crystals an event. It's a lot, right? It's a lot. So that's where it currently stands. That's what the co-op mode looks like. So a lot to look forward to in this update. Hopefully it's a good one, and hopefully they can iron out a lot of the bugs. It would be great to see. Again, it's been a little bit bad. Rocky launch. I still enjoyed the game, so I don't really care. I might be again biased because I'm enjoying too much, but I think that if they can handle it, they can do it right. They can fix the game and restore a lot of the hype. Please, devs, restore the hype. I like this game, actually. I genuinely like this game. With that being said, I'll leave you here today. Again, this is the entire tweet. You can go check it yourself. That time will be dropping. They'll be fixing these things as mentioned, and more bugs along the side, so stay tuned for those, which is pretty good. So at least they responded, and they did do it in good time. At least they didn't let it go where nobody, or they like, didn't give a response for days on end. At least they responded kind of right away. It's only been, what, like, let's say, not 24 hours, like 12 hours since the update dropped, and like the mode released. So it's not bad. They did good here. I'll stand at that. They did good today. If they fix it properly, though, then they did good.